Children, in this video, we will start on the explanation from page number 6 and the topic is use of symbols. Children, as you know that some of the structures, they can be represented as symbols and which look similar or same to the real ones. Like if we want to show the place of worship, we can show a mosque, okay? This symbol is something more or less, it is same as it is used. It can be used. Okay. Now next is the use of lines. Now children, lines of equal value, it can be used to show the height of places or temperatures. For example, we are having the contour lines which join the places that are of the same height, and we are having isotherms that join the places having similar temperatures. Now the next topic is other signs and symbols. Other than what we have studied regarding the use of letters, colors, symbols, there are other signs and symbols which we can make for our special use, and it is only for our own understanding. Okay, children? Now, for example, you see, they are used when we make the sketches and the plan. For example, you can see a map over here below and you can see aeroplane which stands for airport. PS means it stands for police station and PO means it stands for post office. So it is for our own understanding, and these other signs and symbols, they are used whenever we are using the sketches or the plan, or we are making the sketches or the plan. Okay, now we come on to the next topic, that is keys and legends. Children, these are also an important part of the map. Why they are important? Because they help us to understand and interpret, explain the map correctly. Now children, these legends and keys, they carry the explanation or the meanings of the various symbols, signs and the colors that are used in the map. And children, these are mostly at the bottom. It may be either on the left side or the right side of the map, but it's always at the bottom of the map. Now let us move on to the next topic, and that is large scale map and small scale maps. Children, as I already told you that maps, they are divided into two. They are large scale and small scale map. Now let us see what is the difference. A small scale map, it shows a small amount of detail, but it is of a very wide area, means of a big area. Okay, such as we can show the world map. World, it is of a very big area, but we show it on a in a small scale map, and small amount of detail is there. Then a large scale map, it shows a large amount of detail, but it is of a small area or a limited area, such as our neighborhood or the town. Now children, here you can see a table over here which tells you about the difference between the large scale map and the small scale map. So it is the same what I have explained you here. So you can see this large scale maps, they are enlarged maps, okay, and they show the small towns and cities. On the other hand, the small scale maps, they are reduced in size, but they show big areas, as I told you, like countries and continents. Large scale map, they show more details since they show minute detail of a place, but small scale map, they are more useful for giving broad information of a large area. Okay, children. Then here you can see the scale. The large scale maps, they are considered to be anything which is more than this measurement, and the small area map, they are beyond this measurement. So that is the difference between the small scale map and the large scale map. Now let us move on to the next topic, and that is sketch. Now what is a sketch? Children, a sketch, it is a rough drawing of an area. It is not drawn to a scale, and it is mainly on the basis of observation and memory. Okay. And children, most of the time sketches used where to serve an immediate purpose. Immediate means when we all of a sudden if we want to solve any purpose. Okay, suppose you see sketches used when you want to direct your friend to your house. You want to tell the way to your friend to your house. Okay, then we use the sketch. Now children, with the help of the sketch, your friend or any relative, he can easily reach your house. An example is over here. You can see a sketch over here. Okay, now children, with the help of this sketch, Rani's, like if you have a look at the rough sketch, Rani has drawn this sketch in order to direct Mohit to her house. You will see that besides showing her house and Mohit's house, she has also marked many landmarks. Landmarks means important places like cinema hall is there, post office is there. These are the important places or landmarks which she has marked so that it becomes easy for Mohit to reach her house. Okay. Then the next heading is which one? The plan. Now what is a plan? It is a fairly accurate drawing that shows detailed features of a small area or a building. It is very helpful in order to know the correct location of things on the ground. Now children, the plans, they serve only limited purposes because they cannot show all the details. However, they make it easily in lesser time than, like it can be made easily in lesser time than a detailed map. And they are made according to measurements taken on the ground. Okay children, now you can see here it is a plan of a classroom. Okay, in this you can see in the side a heading is there which is known as a key. Okay, and this helps to understand what are the objects which are represented in the plan.